Sometimes we're trying to be safe. Sometimes we're just trying to be naughty and be wild.
You naughty. You're trying to be naughty.
Me now.
No, all the virgins, they're blessed. I'm telling you.
They are.
If you're a virgin and you don't get to heaven, there's something fundamentally wrong with you. What are you doing? Guy has impregnated me and then disappeared. Simply because you're not the one carrying the bill. You just leave me to deal with this shit alone. Why would you do that to somebody?
I think that used to be back in the day.
Oh my dear, it's still happening.
Wait.
Okay.
Use condoms. You've tried the pull-out game method. You've tried everything.
Now your method, though, that one is your own.
That one is not even part of.
Pull-out game is not part of it.
What do you mean?
It does not work.
Listen, man. People keep on talking about, oh yeah, my pull-out game. Bro, use a condom. I'm telling you.
You know, get food stuff for house.
Majority of the girls are dumb. But now, we will now. You
get a savage.
Men can stain your whites.
People change over time.
I'm depressed because I don't have money.
This guy might be taking care of himself, okay, but it might not be to your standards. Yeah.
18 is the adulthood age.
When you go on islands, there are spirits that hover around islands.
Be able to do CPR because stroke me daddy will die one day.
It's a kind of spirit inbuilt in the particular person.
Inbuilt.
Do you know a vibrator can make you stop loving your boyfriend?
No, my sister do alright. This girl, she fine. I want that kind of thing.
You think your employer is your decision?
You look older than me.
I can't believe he broke up. Man, I'm just going through it, guys.
Hi everybody, welcome back to COD, Chatter Over Drinks, and we missed you guys, the coders. New episode, we're definitely so back with the vibes, the energy, the everything, yeah. And also I would love to thank our sponsors, as usual, SFX, they brought us here, the set, the lighting, all the moods, the vibes, oof, SFX. If you're not using this app to get your money from Cyprus to back to your country or vice versa, what are you doing? Like, I have an account, why don't you? You know? SFX, the best sponsors ever. And now, I have a little bit of a surprise. I'm gonna be co-hosting with somebody new, somebody special, somebody spicy. Drum roll, please. Guess who it is?
Ta-da. Hi guys. Hello, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Sean Official, aka Daikisi Boy, aka Energy Master. Yeah, it's my first time on COD, but don't worry, I promise you a good time. And yeah, that course is very beautiful.
You got this. Oh, thank you. I mean, you're not so bad looking yourself, you know? You're clean up nice.
Allow me to be cocky sometimes.
Hell yeah. And so now let's also introduce our guest. We've got the beautiful. Let's see, why are you looking shy now? Why are you looking down? What is this? Please introduce yourself, my dear, my love.
Hi, I am Zamira.
Hi, Zamira. Okay, she's like Naf said. Zamira. That's it. That's it.
That's good.
Okay, so Zamira, you are an adult, right?
Yes.
No, I'm just making sure because like we're about to discuss intimate topics,
We don't do that here.
We don't. No, you have to make sure, like just in case somebody could be 16 and you're looking, you know, like a bit older. So like, you know, I'm trying to compliment you. You look young. You know, black don't crack. There we go.
Blacks crack these days, oh.
These days.
I'm telling you. Blacks don't they crack.
These days is crazy.
Yeah.
Are you one of them? Are you cracking?
Maybe. The economy is getting to us. So.
It is, not gonna lie, right? So like, you know, since we're all adults here, fully above the age of 18, I'm about to ask a kind of out-of-pocket question and I need you guys to answer it honestly, okay? Samira, you're an honest person?
Yeah.
Like, hand to your chest? So, are you a virgin?
Pardon? Well, I have proof that I'm not. So.
No, that's true. Like, you know, unless, you know, you're married or something, like.
I literally have walking evidence.
Oh, walking evidence.
Talking yet as well?
Yeah.
Talking evidence. Let's go. Perfect. And ask this very bad man beside you if he's also a virgin.
Are you a virgin?
Jesus just died for my sins and so I'm purely a virgin.
You're renewed.
Yes, by the Holy Ghost.
Amen.
So are you a
I hope
virgin?
you enjoy
Yes,
the
I am a
Easter.
virgin. I've told you.
By the Holy Ghost, or are you a virgin?
Why I just answered you? Okay. My mom could be watching this, and we used to take groom price. So, mommy,
Your price has got reduced.
Your boy is a bad boy. Eh?
One rotten tomato.
Not rotten. Not
The
rotten.
groom price now.
Not the groom price.
As for they've used you now, so
They have not used me
Sorry.
like that.
Not like that, but
Yes,
small. They
yeah.
use just okay.
How about you?
I mean, listen, I'm gonna be upfront. I'm not. Okay?
see straight to the
Right.
point.
I don't like going straight to the point.
It's 2025. I'm sorry. I mean, no shade to virgins, but like if you're still a virgin in 2025, I'm sorry.
Keep it.
bro.
Keep it.
Keep it.
Oh,
yes. God bless you. God bless you.
Hold it
You will
tight.
never. God bless you. You will never suffer in this life. Yes, sir. And so, like, no, all the virgins, they're blessed. I'm telling you.
They are.
If you're a virgin and you don't get to heaven, there's something fundamentally wrong with you. What are you doing? What are you doing with your life?
Hallelujah, somebody. Pastor Pendo.
Okay, so in light of this whole virginity thing, since none of us are virgins, yeah? So, I mean, what do we use, to protect? Because sex has a whole bunch of outcomes, unexpected consequences. There's STDs, there's, different things that can happen. So, like, what methods do you guys use to protect yourselves? I mean, I hope you're protecting yourself.
Yeah.
Everybody here is, like, keeping safe, right?
Yeah.
I don't know for her.
Why do you look suspicious? What is this?
I'm
You're-
making
She looks
sure
like
like
she doesn't like
it's
to keep it
okay.
safe.
pardon.
Well, stop accusing
I
you. You were the one that was
understand,
telling us the other day that, oh no, the pull-out method works. Please explain to us how it works.
Guys, I'm going to be civil with you.
I'm going to
It's not
sit
even
my
like
drink.
that. Yeah? Even with the pull-out method, yeah, you still have to protect yourself. I mean, there's condoms, there's whatever you
If you're
guys
using
use.
condom, why are you pulling out? I beg
You need to
don't
pull
lie.
out now because condom is sometimes.
This guy is saying that he's using all
He
of
just
the methods.
did.
You put on condom, you still pull out. You
There's
still
something called
safest man on
There's
earth.
something called TFA, two-factor authentication.
Yes!
You can't be too careful.
Yo,
Yeah.
that's true. There's no such thing as too safe, right?
Yeah.
But like, so let's say you've tried like everything, because this also happens. You've tried condoms, they break sometimes, If you do like, maybe hormonal birth control, you can still somehow end up getting pregnant,
True.
right? I mean, like, can I ask you a question? Like, what, for example, you have your daughter, right? Was it planned?
No.
No. So what happened? Because I feel like this is the...
I mean,
You don't have to do this the full story. You can just,
the full story,
like...
of course.
Yeah.
Stop looking at me.
Sorry. Look
Looking to you.
at the camera.
I was
Look at the camera.
I was obviously like in a relationship and I got pregnant and I decided to keep it.
You decided to keep it.
We
Yeah.
decided.
That's
See
very,
what I was
very
saying
nice.
the other day? We decided to keep it. Now,
Together.
in a case whereby one person is saying yes and the other person is saying no, what must be done? That's what leads
It really
to...
depends on the yes and the no.
Yeah.
Most of the time, if the no is coming from the girl, or most of the time we all know that the no comes from the guy, like really. But like, if it's coming from the girl, then okay, let me use myself as an example. I actually almost, if left to me, I didn't want to, because I was literally in like my first year of school, and it was,
Tricky.
Whoa.
Well, that brings us to the
Okay.
unplanned parenthood.
Like, that's the topic of our episode today. If you did not catch the drift, babies, everything, but unexpected, What do you do when,
Now,
you've done everything and
you're
then...
pregnant, and now what? I mean, you've tried to use condoms. You've tried the pull-out game method. You've tried everything.
Now your method, though, that one
From
is
the
your
pull-out
own.
game. That one is not even part of.
Pull-out game is not part of it.
What do you mean?
It does not work.
Listen, man. People keep on talking about, oh yeah, my pull-out game. Bro, use a condom. I'm telling you.
But I said it earlier. I said I used TFA.
Two-factor authentication.
Use the condom. Still pull out because sometimes these condoms they burst.
I promise you, it's true. It's true though. Like, did he lie? No, like, sometimes they do.
Yeah, protect yourself. You can't be too safe.
I swear.
Yeah.
So like, okay, you're pregnant.
Now what?
Now what are we doing? You know what you could actually do? Like, for example, a lot of people, for example, you know, like in our society, I don't even know about a lot of societies actually in Africa. It's happening in the US, in the UK. You know, like somebody just gets pregnant. Even if you know, they always say this thing is like, oh, by accident. I'm sorry, if you meant to have sex,
You should be ready to.
you should be
like
ready.
sex without proper protection.
Exactly.
Or like
you should be ready.
Guys, sometimes I think I beg to differ. And I'll tell you why. Because I mean, you guys sometimes, I mean, I'm talking about the gender thing now, like the male and female. Sometimes the female part, they tell us that, oh, it's a safe period. You can.
That's true. I mean, you're clear in the cycle, but like still.
Yeah,
you can never really
I'm
trust
just
that.
pleading the fifth because I mean, sometimes we're trying to be safe. Sometimes we're just trying to be naughty and be wild.
You naughty. You're trying to be naughty.
saying me now.
then I win. Now you're saying
You said we are trying to be. Who is we?
Masses. I'm representing the masses here.
Okay.
Sometimes we want to be, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
so those times that you plan to be, you know, you also plan to
Yeah,
face the
if you want
consequences
to
of
be
the, you know.
naughty, you need to be ready. If you're speeding on a highway and you know, even if you're a fucking really good driver, you still need to be ready to crash. Otherwise, don't speed.
True.
Right?
I mean, it brings me
Don't speed.
to the part whereby we make the decisions when the pregnancy occurs.
Yeah.
And okay, now what do we do?
Exactly.
Usually, people want to like shy away from having these conversations. Sometimes they let the woman decide on her own.
True.
And I tell you, those periods are the most difficult periods for women, especially because they're the pregnant ones. They don't even know what to think. They're not thinking well. Any
And
rational
not even just
decision
that.
they make.
It's a very big decision because you know what being pregnant even does to you.
Exactly.
Physically. Like
you
what
can't
is your
even tell
experience?
what like your own experience. You can't say, oh, this happened to my friend, or this happened to my sister, this happened to my mom, so it's going to happen to me. It's completely
Every
new.
experience is
terrain.
unique as well.
I swear.
Like, just because
Some women lose their sight. Some women literally
we
go
were talking
bald.
about this the other day.
Like,
Some women
it's
lose their
actually-
teeth. Do you know you can lose your teeth
mind-blowing.
from getting pregnant?
Some women are in the hospital the full 9 months because they can't keep anything down. They have to be hospitalized. Like, see, if
I'm going to tell you something now. Not that I like to antagonize you guys, but I have seen on social media these days that some women genuinely themselves get pregnant and then they remove it so they can add weight.
put on weight, I saw that thing.
I've seen it.
Weight gain.
I actually
thing.
have not seen
like,
this,
like
but
some of them
whoa.
keep,
Like months,
some of them
I've seen
keep
it.
for as long as 5
3,
months.
4 months, and then
I've
they
seen as
gain
long as
weight and
5
then
months.
they take it out.
So when you get like big,
The body
then
fat and then they take it out.
it's crazy.
That's
I
messed
think I saw
up.
it on TikTok months ago.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, some lady
I
said
really did not know about
Actually,
this.
some
know
lady
about
said it and she was like, life didn't finish when something, and then she took out the child, whatever. So
Whoa, man. This is actually very reckless use of your body.
But I swear,
exactly.
You know, like, wow, that's wild.
I mean, now that's the world we live in now. So
Damn, welcome to 2025, guys.
Welcome to 2025.
So also in 2025, do you know what crazy things are still happening? As if we thought that maybe we had left them in the past in our society. Like, okay, everyone gets pregnant and then like, not just yourself, your family will now force you to like maybe get married. Marry the person that got you pregnant.
yeah.
And
It
you're
still
over there like,
happens.
no,
Was that the
like, you
case?
know, it wasn't supposed to.
almost.
Damn, girl, you would have been somebody's wife right now, for real.
Swear. I just said no.
Well, why did you say no?
I mean, I was 19. I wasn't ready to be married. Let me say, I don't say I learned from my sister in case my sister sees this. My sister got married at the age of 19.
Hi.
Hello,
Hello, baby sister. Ooh.
But she got married at the age of 19. I'm not saying that she has a bad marriage or anything, but like, I know there's a lot more she wishes she had done. But she can't because now she has 2 kids. She's now fully married, like 6 years now.
Oh,
Wow.
So
At least it's a long marriage. Marriages these days don't even last 6 years. Is nice.
experience.
let me take you to Abuja court. You will see. After they marry January, June, you will see them hundreds in Abuja court.
So yeah,
Try to
and
learn.
luckily my parents, I'm gonna say my parents. My dad was like, if you don't want to, it wasn't a situation of oh, this is the person I'm going to.
I
You
like
people
your
must
dad.
join because you have this kid.
I feel like your dad is 1 in a million.
Yeah,
But at the same
for real.
time, do you feel like you would have, if you got married to that guy, things would have turned out differently?
I don't like to imagine
I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, I guess we'll never know.
I don't like to imagine. Like,
I guess we'll never know. Okay, well, so what about those people that now you've been forced to get married?
married.
What?
And
some people even manage to travel. It literally still happens up to now, and it's wild. Yes. In different societies, especially, it's kind of like a conservative culture thing, because they always act like, it's like,
somehow
you brought shame onto the family. Like,
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the parents that care like that.
From before. I never know it still happened.
I swear, I feel like I have an experience of that, like, within our family. They were even trying to, like, on purpose, you give the bride, like, a big wedding dress. Like me, if I want to get married, I want to wear, like, something cute and say, it's like, no, bitch, you're pregnant. So, to cover out,
so that
because nobody's supposed to see the baby bump. So you can act like you weren't pregnant the whole time.
The wedding.
And then now you just, you do honeymoon, and then now another family like, oh yeah, she's pregnant, she's about to. They're like, oh, okay, congratulations. But like,
it still doesn't make sense, because you do your wedding and then 3 months later you've given birth.
Right? Like, the timelines are not...
do the math.
It don't make sense.
But what if this woman in question does not want to keep the baby?
Abortion or adoption? Because you can abort it, or you could keep it and then maybe give it up for adoption.
And you did not adopt.
But she said she still thought about it.
I don't say I was convinced. I was the reasons for me not wanting to keep it, to keep her at that time. Mm-hmm. I had solutions. No, I don't want to say solutions, but like, if I put a problem, I don't want to keep because of this. But you can do this. I had solutions to all of them. Okay. So since I saw that, then there's no valid reason for me to not keep her. Yeah. So I kept her.
You were in like a safe environment. Factors were working for you.
Exactly.
You're quite
that's
lucky.
What I'm saying.
Yeah, that's quite nice.
From both ends, like from his end and my ends, it was like whatever you want to do.
Now I feel like since you are lucky, let's talk about the unlucky ones. What do they do?
There are some people that are very
unlucky. Like what happens to them? How do they react? How do they go about it?
And how does society treat them as well? Because listen, I'm not gonna lie. I am pro-abortion.
Same.
I am pro. People always say like there's pro-choice and pro-life. I actually am, and I feel like pro-choice is pro-life because you're thinking about the life of this thing that does not exist. What about the woman's life? And also,
speak.
There are people. Speak. Why are you making that face?
What's that face?
I need it to be done.
Okay. Okay. So you also have to consider now how this child is going to be born in different circumstances. Because there are some people that are telling you they were not even meant to be parents.
Yeah.
And you grow up you create a toxic household, a toxic family. There are some mothers that literally you look at your child and you're like, if it was not for you, I would have been.
I saw the literally mothers that look at their children and like, you remind me of the father. Like they don't like their children because of the father or the other way around.
If we can avoid all that, because before how many weeks, it's definitely not a fetus. It's just an embryo. And you could it's a clump of cells. Remove it. Just like that. I'm sorry. Mistakes can be erased.
Because
true.
It's not fair to punish people for making mistakes.
Because literally speaking, it's still not like 100% that you're still going to give birth to it. I think anything could have happened.
You could still miscarry. But no, wait, this is actually how, like, for example, in the past, how they, people that were, the women that were properly forced to, like, the society is like, oh no, you have to do that. Oh, some women will just accidentally fall down a flight of stairs.
Yep.
But it's not an accident. That's the only way that they can do it. Oh. Accident, and the thing is, you put a woman in such a desperate situation. Some people were even using coat hangers in the past. You just
some people in secondary school. Jesus,
in secondary school, really?
Yes, I said in secondary school.
So those people were not in like safe scenarios, or like you had the choice and everything. These people were definitely like, if I go and tell my dad that I am pregnant, my dad will kill me and that child.
I would rather. They will literally put their lives on the line.
But, there are some people too that feels like, from my own gender too. Or both genders, there are some people that feel like they can trap you because of the pregnancy.
Yep.
Do you get me? Like they have seen how you are. They're like, oh, this guy is rich. Oh, this guy is Oxford. Or
even this girl.
Or from the guy's side, oh, this girl, the father is rich. They are well-to-do. They are okay. Let's say I get one of their little kids pregnant now. Do you think I want to remove it?
Hey,
they are not.
Hey, you know what?
No. I don't want to remove it.
Money makes the world.
Can you imagine?
I want to
Hey.
keep it. I need to go to set.
I'm the one that's getting pregnant. What's the problem?
Relax.
This
I
is
know
a
they want to
threat.
lock
We are
me.
watching this guy threaten his family.
But you have a child inside that, So yeah, I mean, it's just a case of if there's some people like that want to keep the pregnancy just because they want to trap
They
you.
feel like,
Or this.
or to save a relationship.
Yeah, to say, yeah.
Or
I mean,
marriage.
there was this story that was going on for some time. This, because I'm a sports person, there's this basketball player called Anthony Edwards. Yeah.
I heard that story. Oh my God. The audacity, the balls.
You saw it.
Wow.
Yeah? So now I'm gonna tell you guys. I'm gonna give you guys a brief story about AE5. He plays for Timberwolves, and I think he has like 2 kids already. Yeah. So he had something to do with this lady, and they did not use protection. And then he said to this lady, "If you turn out pregnant."
Wait, sorry, I'm not going to interrupt you, but I really like the way you phrased his affair as something to do with this. Just say he cheated. Bro, like, just say he had a side chick.
It was not in a relationship.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he just had kids too.
Oh, okay.
I think he had a girlfriend too. So it was so he told the lady. Meanwhile, this lady too has 2 kids.
He told the lady if you get pregnant, what?
No.
She should take it out.
Oh,
And the lady said, "Yeah, no problem, I'm going to take it out." So now she gets
Like they
pregnant.
had a mature adult conversation.
Yeah. So now-
and they came to a conclusion.
So now she gets pregnant. She refuses to take it out. Because Anthony Edwards.
And he had even given her like the money to go
Yes,
and get it
yes,
out,
to
right?
get it
Like
out.
they had agreed, like go to
So
the.
now this lady gave birth to this child, and she went to the court. That was something that she wants child support. And guess what AE did? He paid for child support for 18 years for the child. $5,000 per month for 18 years.
He paid all of it at once. He was just like.
Like he does not want to have anything to do with the child or the mother. So sometimes, now when this child is grown, how does this child feel
Right.
knowing
this? It's public.
Yeah.
That's actually the thing that makes it even worse because we have watched it unfold in real time as just spectators. Like,
Yeah. I mean, it happens not only with these popular people, it's something that happens within our community, our society. And I feel like sometimes we are the ones that we are not allowing this go down. We're encouraging these things because, I mean, we feel like he has money, he can do it. Yeah, that's what I feel. I feel like because for the rich folks, yeah, he has money, he can take care of 5 kids. He has money, Davido has 4 baby mamas, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Two-Face has 5 or 4 too, if I'm not mistaken.
how about our designated person, one of the ones with the most babies on record as a celebrity, Nick Cannon? What are you doing,
My
nigga?
guy.
I want to give this man a condom. Like, please use it.
I'm trying to give some stupid explanation as to why he's doing the rubbish he's doing.
Maybe he needs a football.
How do you have like over?
Maybe
like,
he's a football player.
How many kids, bro?
And he needs 11. In a football game, you need.
No, the thing is,
He
this
needs
man
every
has
has one goalkeeper.
this man has squads, substitutes, people in the academy.
Maybe he wants to start his own team.
He's starting
With his children.
Yes.
Nick Cannon FC, we support you.
Go Nick. Go Nick.
Bruh. So like, okay, so what about, for example, I want to ask you how you're doing right now. You said you did not end up marrying your, baby's father. So how is this co-parenting like? Because a lot of people are doing it these days. Like, I don't want to be rude, but a lot of people call, like, you have a child and you're not married to the guy. So it's like, they do like baby mama, baby daddy,
Yeah.
Yeah. How's it going? Is it like...
It's horrible.
Damn.
I was not lucky
That
in
was
that
real.
aspect. My luck not reached there.
Damn.
You can't always have it,
I swear. I mean, I try because of my child.
Of course.
Left to me, I would just cut him out. But I have to remember that it's not just left to me.
Yeah.
She sometimes, even as she is now, sometimes, where's my daddy? She's already at that age. So I can't, as much as I want to, for selfish reasons, I can't. So I still try to pull him, like, if I'm on call with her, I call him as well. much as I don't want to talk to him, but still. So, but occasionally I still block him for peace of mind.
It's like I don't.
But yeah, I'm trying.
Why do you,
I'm trying.
you block people?
For peace of mind, like I said.
Exactly. Sometimes there's, like this is why I brought it up, because like, for example, even with celebrities, the stuff that we see online, and this, like those are celebrities and this is happening to them. What do you think is happening to just like regular people like me and you and Zamira? What do you think they're doing without cameras looking at them? Because did you see what Offset has been doing to Cardi B?
Who is Offset?
He denied your gender.
Okay.
You will resemble him.
I don't have
Offset.
Who is Offset?
You say who is Offset, and then I'll see you play, singing to a song in the club. Ladies and gentlemen.
Pardon?
Ladies and gentlemen.
If my memory does not fail me, 12 hours ago. 12 hours ago.
High five me, girl. You got him.
No. That's it.
Do you have a twin, a clone, somewhere on this island?
That's the only possible explanation.
Okay, well, let's tell you something. They're using your identity.
He's the one using his own identity.
Of course. No, I'm trying to play his game. He wants to play games.
Wow.
He likes games. Yeah. I'll actually help you open a case of, defamation of character. We can sue this guy. You don't know what he was doing in the club last night.
I know that I know you say that rubbish. I know.
Guys, I don't have an idea of what she's talking about, but it's fine. For peace to reign, you saw me last night, 12 hours ago. Yeah?
Simple.
Are you okay now?
Yeah.
Happy?
Yeah.
That's good.
Okay. I'm so glad everybody's happy. Now, can you...
Well, I'm not happy.
Oh, hey!
Oh my God.
Offset, is that you? You say you don't know this guy, but you're acting like him. You're acting like him.
Who is Offset?
He's this bad person. Okay, no, please. I don't want to get sued.
I beg you.
I'm sorry. This man has a lot of money. Yes, I don't know. It's just, these are rumors. Apparently, you're a bad person. And apparently, you've been tweeting, about, your baby mama. And this man literally, or maybe the person that hacked his account, allegedly. Ex-wife. No, but like what he was doing. No, right now, I'm literally saying baby mama on purpose because he's the one that used it. Do you know what he said? Like, they divorced and everything. They were separated at first before they got the divorce. And of course, since you're separated, everyone is doing their own thing. Even him, he had his girlfriends and whatever. And then Cardi finally also did her thing, but she unfortunately was still pregnant with his child.
Oh, wow.
So he started cussing her out on the internet. And then, Cardi was just like, I don't want this, they already have children together and everything is like, you're disrespecting me. We can even talk about like, why are you casting our problems to the, to the world? Yeah. And you know what he said? I don't give a fuck. You still my baby mama though. You still my baby mama. Like, he made it seem like, I mean, of course he's right, but it's the way that he said it. Like, it's rude. He made it seem like of course, I've impregnated you. You have no choice but to deal with me. Do you see that?
Quick question. Have she removed the pregnancy?
No, she gave birth quite safely, happily. I mean, it was too late for her to do it anyways. They separated while she was already past the period of being able to do anything.
Is she still the baby mama?
Oh my God.
You toxic as hell.
No, bro. Yes or no? Is she still the baby mama?
Ex-wife.
Yes.
That's all.
Oh my God.
She's still the baby.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
What's funny? What's funny?
We are talking about true life things.
It's not even about what's funny. That was such an evil laugh. It came from his toes.
Guys, I'm not toxic.
You promise?
I'm not toxic.
What do you mean I be like? Have you not heard this guy? Okay, me
if I'm toxic,
liar.
did I tell you about two-factor authentication? Answer that.
It's toxic people that even know 2FA. That's 2FA. That thing, that method he said is very toxic.
I'm a civil engineer, and the first thing we learn is safety first.
It means you have trust issues. That 2FA means you have trust issues.
Is watching
and someone with trust issues has to be
toxic. Congratulations. You did a good job.
Yeah, big shout out to my teachers.
Big shout out.
All right, back to them. If you had already said if you are given the chance to take out your baby daddy from the scenario, you would, yeah? If you have a situation whereby the both families meet and you guys reach a consensus or something, do you think, for the child's sake, I mean, it's an unplanned parenthood, but if both families meet, do you think you guys can still be able to work out something for the child's sake?
Work out something as in how?
Maybe live together.
Who and who? Oh, you mean me in the question with him? No, now, come on. That's not possible now.
That's why I said for the sake of the child.
No. Even it's for her sake that it's not possible.
Let me tell you something. A lot of marriages that
it's for her sake.
They are like,
that
oh yeah,
it's
let's
not
stay
possible.
together for the kids, for the what?
And they end up being
worse.
Like
those kids
would
end up being like so traumatized.
The child have been better off with the parents separated. I swear.
Sometimes
I'm
it's
doing
better
her a
if
favor.
people just divorce. I'm telling you.
Us
Sometimes
being
it's better,
apart,
not even
not even in the same country,
Exactly.
is doing her a favor. I swear.
Because as much as people don't think that, oh, maybe the kids don't notice the things that are happening and all of
swear.
that, kids always notice.
Oh, yeah,
even us, we remember our childhoods, the way we grew up.
I do.
There's some stuff that we saw that you can't even tell anybody, but you're just like, you know. Maybe this day, because for example, my parents, sometimes, they can have I didn't even know that they argue. But at some point, I got to a certain age and I was like, today it seems like mommy is not
off,
like mommy did not really smile at daddy that much today. What's going on, And then now imagine instead of that, these people that are staying together for the kids, daddy comes home like, and then the mom is like, and then the kid is just there watching.
Now that I'm thinking about it, yeah.
The one they are doing for the
because
kids.
I've seen a case whereby they're both staying together because of the kid, and the guy does the normal things. Yeah, I think it was like they all had a room, separate rooms in the house. They were all staying together, but they were not sleeping on the same bed. Yeah, the mom had a separate room, the dad had a separate room. The kid had a separate room. Yeah, but they were living together. But I think it got messy when the dad wanted to come home with his girlfriend.
Woman.
Oh,
Yeah.
No.
That's a different talk. What are you gonna tell the child? You're like, this is auntie. She's sleeping in my bedroom. You're gonna confuse that child. What is auntie? Like,
And then they grow up thinking it's normal.
exactly.
This is like,
And then, oh my God, me?
I didn't say
I'm the only pedo.
Say that again. Are you the only one?
No.
I'm not the only
What do you
pendo,
mean?
but I'm
So
the
now you're
best
forming.
pendo.
What do you mean?
Every pendo out there, I'm challenging you to a pendo off. I'm the best pendo.
Pardon?
Anyways. What do you mean, pardon? I'm challenging my pendos. Or actually, not even challenge. You can actually come together and form this big team of pendos.
Lies.
You can be pendo,
Lies.
pendo pluses.
Jesus Christ.
Anywhere in the world.
Oh, please.
Please.
You're just jealous.
Actually,
Of what?
it's Ricky.
Me and my pendos. Gang,
I
gang.
said that wrong. Me and my pendos.
This guy.
I know it's my first day at work, but trust me, you're loving me already.
I'm this close to making it your last day. Please, can we? Let's sign a petition. Let's fire this guy.
Guys, let's sign a petition. Hashtag keep Shana. Hashtag remove Shana.
Hashtag remove Shana.
I'm not.
Hey, thank
Sorry,
you.
I did not know. I thought it was option.
Hashtag keep Shana.
But our guest also has an
You should
opinion.
go and vote online.
Okay, I will vote.
You should go and vote online.
Hashtag remove
Your
Shana.
squad, go and vote online.
Fire down.
My pendos.
Remove
Let's
Shana, keep Shana, and then let's see the review. We would know.
Let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Who do you think is gonna win?
Of course, keep Shana. Who doesn't want this
We'll see.
handsome?
We'll see.
Listen, man.
If you don't see Shana, just know that, obviously. Yeah. Remove Shana won.
So you better watch the next episode to make sure you know who won. Like,
Yeah, you better watch this episode. You better watch this episode so you can know what's going on. Pendo, you called this cocktail something earlier.
Yes, I mean, backstage they were like, oh no, our drinks all look the same. So like, and I'm like, no, listen, we made a COD cocktail.
Yeah.
It's a chatter over drinks cocktail. We're not gonna tell you the ingredients
COD cocktail.
because
For
you're gonna steal it from us. If you want to know the
Yeah.
ingredients, please, you can ask. But for now,
You can ask her.
we're having a COD cocktail.
But what I'm
See
going
how
to say is,
beautiful it is.
the cocktail is
It
not
tastes
bad.
sweet,
It's
oh.
not-
Which one is not bad? Okay.
Cocktail is not.
Are you throwing shade because I mixed your cocktail
you
for
cannot
you?
go and refill.
You better
Normally,
tell
you
me,
would have
are
finished
you
it.
throwing shade at me because I mixed the cocktail for you? Tell me it's good. Hannah, it's good.
I'm saying this under duress. Your cocktail is
What
good.
do you mean under the rest? This guy.
Your cocktail is good. It's like,
Thank you. It's our cocktail now.
Yeah,
as
it's
the
our cocktail.
as the Codians.
Actually,
Cheers, guys.
COD
Don't break
cocktail.
the cup.
Hey,
He's not used to this kind of things.
what is he used to then?
He's what do they call it? Origin bitters. That's what he's used to normally.
Please defend yourself.
Defense.
No, he takes origin bitters and then he goes to two-factor authentication.
Guys, no, guys. That's not it.
Hey, how do you say crazy?
I promise you.
You're not gonna do 20.
I've been set up here,
But
guys.
do to a bit.
I've been set up. No.
Why you not gonna do
How did I
20?
not see that coming?
It was very obvious, I swear.
I
Just
lost my
laid
God
the
for a
trap.
minute. God, I lost my God for a minute.
Yup.
Looking for fast and reliable financial solutions? SFX has you covered. Send and receive money between TRNC and 13 plus African countries. Convert currencies seamlessly. Receive, send and save USDT. Get a virtual card for secure online payments. Sign up for SFX now and convert your local currency with the push of a button.
Hey guys, so like SFX is still doing its thing as usual. What do we expect? But do you know that literally if you have an Apple iPhone, you can just download it from the App Store. If you have your Android, you can get it from the Play Store. And oh my God, the rates, I promise you, every single currency. Africans, listen to me. We know what these charges are like when you're like, you go through an exchange, you go through a what. And especially if you're a student, it's like too much work. So just download SFX. Try it out. Put your card. I promise you, you'll be shocked. The charges are amazing. Like, you'll just be unexpected that you're spending much less money than you'd be spending on a regular basis. So please, download SFX. I'm telling you, I'm not lying to you. Please. And so, after you've already downloaded SFX, yeah, let's get back to talking about something else.
Yes.
This one now, it concerns your agenda. I'm sorry. I know he said
sorry.
he said I was targeting him, but this one, like, I'm not even targeting. I just want to hear some answers, yeah?
That's fine.
Why is it that a bunch of times when, like, after a man has impregnated a woman, because a lot of times, you know, we've had this whole conversation and we were focusing on like the women and stuff. Let's now also talk about the men, because please, sex does not only come from one person.
Yeah.
Like, sorry, if I'm a woman, did I impregnate myself? Hell no, I cannot do that. So a guy has impregnated me and then disappeared. Simply because you're not the one carrying the bill. You just leave me to deal with this shit alone. Why would you do that to somebody?
I think that used to be back in the day.
Oh my dear, it's still happening.
Wait.
Okay, let's hear their side of the story.
These days, what they do is they take responsibilities that, oh, it's their child, and then it's different. I'll tell you two scenarios. One, I'm pregnant for you. He doesn't say anything. He disappears. The second, I'm pregnant for you. Are you sure it's mine? Yes. And then when you take responsibility, oh, it's mine. Two different things.
Because the good thing about one thing, you know, these days, because I've heard some of the men also complain like, oh no, how do I know it's not enough? Oh my God, guys, it's 2025, we can do a fucking DNA test.
Before the child is even born,
let's find the father. Exactly. To be honest, it actually is still a risky thing to do. They usually recommend doing the DNA test after the child is born, so that you don't tamper with the pregnancy. You know, it's dangerous, but it's still doable. After citizenship, it's doable.
But I feel like, personally, sorry to cut you short, I feel like not everybody does that. Not every man, speaking on behalf of all men, not every man do that.
How can I afford it?
No, I mean, they don't all run away.
Oh, okay.
Of course. Oh no, listen, we are, okay, I don't want to assume, but like, my parents are still together.
Yeah.
Are your parents still together?
No.
But he still stayed. He's present in your life?
My dad is my dad. Like,
okay, he's present in your life.
Very much.
Good job.
Yeah.
What about you?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
So, we are literally evidence of the men who stayed. I'm not saying men do not stay. It's just that there's also a lot of evidence out there of what about the people with the fathers who didn't? Because let me give you one random example. Omo, okay, this one, I'm still not trying to say, allegedly, I'm just going to say, sorry, you guys are influencing me. I'm telling around Nigerians, what am I supposed to do? Every Nigerian on earth, I'm tired of you people. Right. But I'll still say, Omo, is it by choice?
She's not. Okay, there you go.
Yes, Shana, I'm not tired of you. Fine. Let me go back to my point, okay? So one example, and especially it's a good example for you people. Now it's your own person, yeah? So you guys, as one of your favorite celebrities, guess who it is? Ashake.
Ta-da!
So he is literally one of the products of a father who did not stay, allegedly, yeah? I don't want to get sued. I don't want to get. Do not sue COD. Do not sue me. These are opinions and also speculations. So, Ashake, his father had apparently not been in his life for a while. And then, he never knew that it was going to be like this Ashake that now we even know this guy. And then now that he made it, this man came back. He came back. He was like, oh yeah, and there are so many stories of people doing this. I even have my own story from literally another celebrity from our country, Diamond Platnumz.
Yeah.
He was only raised by his mom.
Yeah, I heard that.
And single mothers everywhere. Please, props to you. You try. Props to you. I promise you.
Single dads everywhere, you try.
Also single dads, but the thing is, do you know how many single dads
What
do you know?
is the ratio
How many
of
single
single
dads
moms
do you
to
know?
single
How many
dads?
single dads do you know? Please tell
Being
us.
attacked here, guys. Leave our
Just
men.
How many
Answer the
single fathers do
question,
you know?
not
By
you.
choice. I'm not even
We've
talking
asked you a
I'm not talking about
question.
single dads by
How many
your wife
single
died.
dads do you know?
Single dads by choice.
No. We said
or by
single dads.
condition.
We did not say widowers.
Exactly.
Not widowers, not widows. How many single dads do you know where the woman is not there?
All these things is not concerned.
Answer
Big
the question.
props to the single.
But if I ask how many single moms do you know,
The
you
thing
know,
is,
you
it's
know.
fine.
Yeah, I know.
Big props to the single moms
I
and the
get
single
your
dads.
point.
Big props to all of the single parents. But, there's a lot of tension in that. And literally, both of these ones, the fathers only come back after their sons have made it. Or their children have been like, oh no, listen, I am your father. And it's like, do you know, literally up to now, Diamond has also not acknowledged his father. Ashake has also not acknowledged. What do you mean you come back? They have spoken.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that always reconcile and they try. But
Speaking of Diamond, is that why Diamond is making all the women he meets, making them single mothers?
listen, man, the apple does not fall far from the tree.
Hey, it's what he knows.
I love you, Diamond. I love you, Diamond. You are the best artist in East Africa. I fucking love you.
Arts.
I literally met this man one time. He's fucking awesome. I mean, for the art, yes, but
don't do that here.
Listen, man, I make music. I'm still trying to get a collab, so I'm not ruining
guys.
that shit.
Guys, Pendo make music, guys. One of the best artists I've ever listened to.
I sang.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So at the international night. I think that was 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was lovely.
Oh, that was fun. I swear.
It was.
But yeah, so I'm not trying to ruin all of this artist rep. It's just that these are stories that are very well known to us because once you put yourself in the public eye, your life is going to be the center. And people will still use you as an example, as a role model. So some people's role models are deadbeat guys, deadbeat dads, baby trappers, all of those. Yeah, so...
Baby trappers is wild, bro.
No, don't lie. Some of people's role models are baby trappers, yes.
True.
So life is just like that. And I just want to understand, That's just what it is. It's weird. Life
All right,
is crazy.
ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, daddies and mommies, we've come to the end of today's episode of COD.
Daddies and mommies, right?
What's wrong with you? Yeah, I must say it's so lovely to be on this show with these guys, amazing people. It's my first episode as a co-host on COD, but I'm going to tell you for free that these ladies have made it very, very easy for me to blend in. So yeah, big ups.
See, as you were shy in the beginning, now you're...
Yeah,
let's dance. We're background dancing, keep going, we're dancing.
Good, big ups to them. Also, this is brought to you by Jim Shanty Production and sponsored by the one and only J to the U to the... So, also sponsored by SFX. This show is going to be bi-weekly. That means for you people that don't understand English, it's going to be released once in 2 weeks. Yeah. Also means twice in a month. Yeah. So make sure you watch, make sure you subscribe, make sure you follow.
Okay, but the thing with every 2 weeks, what day is it going to be? What time?
Saturdays, 8 p.m. Yeah. So be there. Me, front row seat, I'm sat. I'm there.
You don't have choice.
Of course, girls.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. I love you guys.
No, don't have choice. We need to remember.
The what?
The hashtags.
Aha!
Hashtag
remove Shanna.
Hashtag remove Shanna.
Hashtag remove
You guys
Shanna.
will decide.
If you don't see Shanna next week, next 2 weeks, just know that.
Let me
We
praise
won.
you. First, now let me praise you. They want to say thank you for our guest speaker. Yeah, amazing person. Thank you for coming. Thank you for being on the show with us today. It was an amazing time with you.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
We also want to thank Zamira's sister who's going to watch this episode and maybe judge her a little bit.
Yes.
Don't worry about it.
We got
She's
you.
cool.
And just in case, what's that nigga's name again? We share a child that can't insult in public.
Good. Cut. Thank you.
Listen, no. Listen, no. I want to thank Zamira's daughter. Yeah, she's keeping it up.
Daughter, Bye. Thank you.
You know, get food stuff for house.
Majority of the girls are done. But now, so we will now. You get the savage.
Men can stain your whites.
People change over time.
I'm depressed because I don't have money.
This guy might be taking care of himself, okay, but he might not be to your standards.
18 is the adulthood age.
When you go on islands, there are spirits that hover around islands.
Be able to do CPR because stroke me not even die one day.
It's a kind of spirit inbuilt in the particular person.
Inbuilt. Do you know a vibrator can make you stop loving your boyfriend?
No, my sister doing right. This girl, she fine. I want that kind of thing.
Quitting your employer is your decision.
You look older than me.
I can't believe he broke up. Man, I'm just going through it, guys.